And for more on this, we're now joined live by the president and co-founder of John C. Hosman Enterprises, a political risk consulting firm. Mr. Hosman, welcome to RT. Good to see you with us. So obviously we're hearing We're hearing multiple warnings from all sides now. But what is actually being done to tackle this crisis, to resolve it?
Well, I think the most important warning is that of the American people. The new CBS poll numbers are out today, and 72% of the people don't want the Tea Party to hold the country hostage over Obamacare. By the way, most Americans are against Obamacare, but 72% do not want the full faith and credit of the United States, which comes up in 14 days, to be on the line to defund this. Rather, they want what Mr. Jefferson wanted. We have elections, and if the Republicans win the presidency in 2016, retake the Senate in 2014, they can repeal Obamacare, but you don't do it this way. And the danger with doing this is that people could miscalculate. The Treasury Department, the bond traders, the IMF, and the guy in the street know that to risk the American economy over this issue is ridiculous. The problem is people can miscalculate, because remember, 72% of Americans are against doing this, but 57% of the people who say they're with the Tea Party are for what's going on. So if you're a Tea Party supporter and you look at your local numbers, you say keep going, which is, of course, a disaster for the country and indeed the world.
Right. The crisis has been narrowly avoided multiple times in the past, but what would prevent it from happening again?
Well, I think that, again, human error. I mean, you know, we're 100 years out from World War I, and nobody can tell you why that war started exactly. Human beings make mistakes, and the closer it gets to the deadline, the more likely a mistake could be made. The good news coming out of Washington today is that those around John Boehner, Speaker of the House, are already saying if it comes to it, Boehner will go ahead and put something on the floor to avoid a default with Democratic support and about 10 to 15 Republicans. This would cost the Speaker of the House his job. What he's hoping is that in the next week, as the pressure builds up, Christine Lagarde doesn't frankly matter a whole lot. The Treasury does, the poll takers do, and if you look at those numbers getting tougher, if 1/3 of the caucus is kamikazing against helping, 1/3 would go along with Boehner. It's that middle third that's critical. If they begin to rally around the Speaker, he will indeed move on this and save his speakership. But I frankly think that the odds are still highly stacked against it falling apart, but you can never tell what human beings are likely to do. Mistakes certainly could be made.
All right. John C. Hosman, live from Frankfurt. Mr. Hosman, thank you very much indeed for your time.